The next thing we want to talk about is feeding your rabbit. So when you have a baby rabbit, and that's considered to be any rabbit under a year old, you want to primarily give them alfalfa hay, and that's going to be this right here. We buy it in compressed bales. It lasts forever. It's much more cost effective than getting those little 5-pound bags from Walmart. You get an entire bale for the same amount or less, but you do have to have the space to store it. Once the rabbit is about a year old, you want to take them off of the alfalfa hay and move them over to a timothy or orchard grass mix. The timothy hay is is lower in calories and it's lower in calcium. So that'll help prevent your rabbit from getting overweight and will help prevent them from getting any kind of kidney stones or bladder sludge, and you don't want that. When you get a rabbit from us, we will start you out with a small baggie of alfalfa just to get you started, and then you can buy your own, mix it in, and transition them to whatever you're going to be feeding them. The other main part of their diet is going to be pellets. We buy the 50-pound bags from Rural King. Again, it's just the most cost-effective way to get them, but your storage spaces may require you to get smaller amounts. We do not recommend that you get the type that have the little colored sugary treats in them. It's like a little kid with the Lucky Charms. They're going to pick out the marshmallows and they're going to leave the healthy part. So we just recommend that you stay away from that. And again, when you purchase a rabbit from us, we will give you a small bag of some food, the pellets, to get you started. That way, if you're not using the same brand that we are, you can mix them together, transition them to what you're going to be feeding them, and avoid any upset tummies. The majority of a rabbit's metabolism is based towards digestion. They are constantly eating and they are constantly pooping. If your rabbit is not pooping, it is an emergency. That's why they require the high fiber diet. That's mainly hay. We tend to leave our rabbits with pellets at all times. We haven't had any issues with that, but some rabbits will tend to overeat. They'll tend to get heavier. You do not want an overweight rabbit. In that case, you'll want to restrict down their pellets to about 1/4 a cup per day. Of course, it will depend on the size of the rabbit.
Okay, so another part of a bunny's diet is going to be fresh fruits and vegetables. And these are something that you should be limiting because most of their food should be that high fiber alfalfa or timothy hay, but they still do enjoy a good snacky. An apple slice, not the entire apple. Make sure that there is no seeds or anything in there because seeds have arsenic. That's not good for anything alive. So bunnies enjoy a good apple slice. Buttercup, her favorite thing is a banana, and you should limit that to about 1 inch or so of banana. She is never happy with just 1 inch worth of banana, but I have to limit her. They also really love a stalk of broccoli, a cut of cucumber, or a section of carrot. Carrots and anything hard like this are great for their teeth. Gives them something to chew on because bunnies' teeth constantly grow, and so you have to give them something to chew on. Oak sticks, pear tree sticks, apple tree sticks, those are also really good for their digestion and for their teeth. Be warned though, when you give them an oak branch or any kind of branch, it can turn their urine darker, almost a red color, and it's kind of startling at first. And I know it has caused Aaron some alarm on occasion where I've given a bunny a stick and I didn't tell him, and he's like, "Oh no, what's happening?" Because it is so dark. But all of those things are really good for them. Spinach is also a very good high iron type food we give to our bunnies. You don't want to give them a whole lot because it is high in acid. Romaine lettuce is also a favorite of theirs. No iceberg lettuce, no nuts, none of those things. They can't have tubers. It's not very good for them. No peanuts or anything like that. Unfortunately, they would love to eat them, but it's just not healthy for them at all. You want to limit the amount of fresh fruits and veggies to about 1 cup, or about the size of their head, because again, you want to focus on having that high fiber content.
Okay, the next topic we wanted to cover just very quickly is water, and the short answer to that is give your rabbit water at all times. There's a couple different options that you can do to give them the water. Of course, you can do your typical water bottle that has the bead on the tip. During the winter, our outdoor rabbits need a heated water bottle just to make sure that their water does not freeze. And another option that you can use is a small bowl. We don't use that one, but if you do want to, it's more natural for the rabbit to drink out of a bowl than out of a bottle, so there is an advantage there. The disadvantage is that that water will run out quicker and it will get dirty. They may step in it, they may use the bathroom in it or kick the bathroom into it, and they could also knock it over. You can prevent them knocking it over by getting a weighted bowl, a very heavy bowl like a small ceramic bowl, but you do want to make sure that it's still narrow enough, it's not going to be so deep that they're going to make a big mess with it, or if it's still a very small baby bunny, that if they were to climb into the bowl, they're not going to drown in it, they're not going to be submerged. But other than that, your rabbit just needs water 24/7.